What's going on, everybody? My name is Aiden and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chicago Bulls played in an overtime game against the Charlotte Hornets, and in the end, by hook or by crook, the Bulls walked away with a victory. What a tremendous way to start off the week, and for me personally, what a tremendous way to start off the new year. Now, since I am from the future and you guys are all living in the past, I want to wish you guys an early Happy New Year for all those people watching in Chicago and the United States. And for everybody that's in the new year, I still wish you a Happy New Year, and hopefully 2025 treats you right. It treated me right, ladies and gentlemen. The Bulls picked up a victory. Let's talk about it in this video. Before we get any further, if you liked the video and you want to see more from me, drop a like, drop a follow, and or subscribe if you are new. And let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the Chicago Bulls, their game today, and your player of the game as we win this one 115 to 108. Again, we're talking about overtime here. You guys know my absolute hatred for overtime. I do not like overtime games. Just because, it was mainly because when I was doing watch-alongs, I didn't like staying longer just because, you know, when you're in this room with all the lights on you for over 3 hours sometimes, again, it gets a little bit frustrating. Nonetheless, I'm sure in moments like this, overtime is quite fun, and it's quite fun when you win overtime games as well. Now, you got to give credit where it's due. The Bulls kind of stole the show in overtime, the way that I see it at least, outscoring the Charlotte Hornets by 7 points. So that's kind of where the victory came from in the end. We just stole the show. But it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. As you can see, the Bulls had one of the worst first quarters I think I've seen from them this season. Now, is it one of the worst quarters in general? Maybe. It's up there, I would say. But it's one of the worst first quarters the Chicago Bulls have had all season, only dropping 15 points to the Charlotte Hornets 24. Thankfully, we're able to respond to that in the second quarter as we dropped 37 points to the Charlotte Hornets 22. And again, if it wasn't for that quarter, we would not be sitting here talking about a victory today. So you got to give credit to the Bulls' response, you know, starting off really poorly and coming out again and really trying to get the game on our terms, and in the end we succeeded. Yes, it was back and forth the rest of the way, but we succeeded in the end and we got the win. So with that being said, what went right, what went wrong for the Bulls, who had a great game, who kind of disappointed? I must say, no Zach LaVine in this game for the Bulls, no LaMelo Ball in this game for the Hornets, so it was definitely not a star-heavy game. So guys had to step up in a lot of ways. For example, Patrick Williams probably had one of his better games of his season with 17 points and 3 rebounds on the night. He stepped up in a big way. Vucevic once again with 16 points and 13 rebounds. Kobe White with a near triple-double, 23 points, 9 assists, and 10 rebounds. 10 rebounds for Kobe White, I think, is a very good return. Josh Giddey with a near triple-double in his own right. 13 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists. Torrey Craig, 18 magnificent points off the bench. Not to mention, Jalen Smith had 11 points off the bench as well. So it was nice to see some bench production in this timeout. Probably some of the better bench production we have seen from, you know, the last couple of weeks in general. So that was obviously very well needed first and foremost, and very nice to see. But I'm very happy that guys were able to step up. When someone like Zach LaVine is out of the picture for the Bulls, he can give you 20 to 30 points every single night if need be. On certain occasions when he has to step up scoring wise, he will do it. So when you don't have Zach LaVine in the team, step ups have to happen in every way. So it was a team effort, the way that we stepped up. Kobe White stepped up in a big way, showing that he can do a little bit of everything on the court. And maybe it's no coincidence he had his best game of the season, at least I think personally, one of at least, when Zach LaVine was out of the picture. Maybe there's something you can go off based on that. But yeah, Patrick Williams, Vucevic, Josh Giddey, Torrey Craig, so many guys stepped up when we needed it most. So I got to give credit where it's due in that standpoint. Congratulations to the Bulls and how they fought. Now, in terms of the team stats, well, the Bulls shot 63s in this game. Now, I need to address this real quick. 63s is a lot of threes. I think this might be one of the more... I think this is the most we've chucked up in a game. I could be wrong, but to be honest, we need to settle it down a bit. I'm going to say it right here, right now. I'm very impressed when the Bulls are able to make 37.5% on 60 shots from 3. That's actually not a bad return. I think, what did we make? 18 of them. Actually, no, we only shot 30%. Sorry. That is a bad return. 30% is always a bad return. But what I'm trying to say is we need to slow it down a bit with the 3-point shot. I get it. We're a young team. Sometimes we are a live and die by the three type of team. That's all fine and good. But 60 is too much. And at some point, you need to put a limit. Because there are more than one way to score the ball. We are not the Golden State Warriors of 2015. We do not have Stephen Curry on our team. We do not have a Klay Thompson on our team. We don't have a Kevin Durant on our team. We don't have the luxuries to chuck up 63s every single night and get away with it. Even the Warriors back then did not chuck up 63s and get away with it. So, yeah, we got lucky. We faced the Charlotte Hornets with no LaMelo Ball. Once again, you're going to win the game more times than not. They only have 7 wins on their season. So, I completely understand and I'm very satisfied with the win. But at some point, we got to slow this stuff down, man. We got to cut this stuff out. Get to the rim a little bit more. Get to the paint. Get to the foul line. There's multiple ways to score the ball. And some ways are more impactful. Getting to the line is a massively impactful thing. I'm very happy we shot 27 free throws. But I just feel like 63s, you could get better. You could do better than that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe people just want 83s chucked up. Give it 100 threes chucked up. Heck, every shot we chuck up, make it a 3. I just don't like... Maybe I just don't like where basketball's headed these days. I've been seeing a lot of clips, especially this season, of just everybody chucking up 3s. Like, no one wants to get to the rim anymore. No one wants to take a mid-range. No one wants to, I guess, show their skill and quality. It really feels like it's a system game more now than ever. A players-based game or a superstar-based game. And maybe that's good. You know, at the end of the day, the best system wins. But I miss a little bit of that glamour that the NBA had. I think chucking up 63s, there's no glamour in that. It may look pretty if you make half of them. You make 33s in a game, but it's not pretty when you're shooting 30% and you're making 18, and it's just not pretty. It's not good. So I want to see improvements there, but I'm probably asking for too much. This Bulls team definitely is living and dying by the 3. And so far, I mean, we're 15 and 18, so we're not doing terribly, I guess. But yeah, that's my big, I guess, discussion point today. In terms of, you know, yeah, we shot 27 free throws. That's not bad. 19 of them, though. I think that's 70% from the free throw line. I think we could see a little bit better there, but, you know, that's just me. We won the rebounding battle, I'm pretty sure, so that's pretty impressive. We had more assists. We had more steals. We had less turnovers. They dominated us in points in the paint, so you kind of understand where we're coming from. Of course they're going to dominate us in the paint when we shoot 63s. With that being said, my player of the game will be Kobe White. Near triple-double. You have to get it each and every single time. Shout out to Torrey Craig off the bench. Unbelievable game. Shout out to Patrick Williams finally getting over 15 points in the game. Love to see it. And Vucevic as well. A lot of good candidates. Josh Giddey played well. I'm happy with how the Bulls played overall. Yeah, the big talking point for me is we need to take less 3s. I can't believe I'm saying that because last year we didn't take enough 3s. If anything, even when we took big 3s and we took 40 plus 3s, we stuck up the joint when we did that. Now we're shooting 60 of them, and I don't know. I don't feel right about that either. I think there has to be a balance there, you know. Maybe it's the middle ground. Maybe it's 53s. Maybe it's 43s. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Maybe I have to take a look at what league average is and then compare us to it. Because I'm pretty sure we're first or second in 3-point attempts this season. So it's definitely a night and day change. Maybe it takes me adjusting to it more than them cutting it back. I don't know. But yeah, that's my rant. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Good victory. Happy New Year to you all. 2025 on the horizon. January 1st. Back to work. I mean, you know, both literally for me, because I got work in a couple of hours, and back to work on this channel, because I still will make videos every day, as much as I can. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. Take care, and peace.